Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Obliteration Station, back at it again for another video. I'm gonna go over some cards and singles I brought tonight. I'm starting my new personal Pokemon binder collection. I'm gonna open up some Yu-Gi-Oh packs. I'm gonna talk about how, I brought a bunch of high-end cards recently over the last couple months when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm kind of gonna still play casually and collect, but I'm shifting away from Yu-Gi-Oh when it comes to an investment, multiple personal different reasons when it comes to massive reprints, Konami when it comes to how many sets they print and the kind of cards and the rarities and stuff, kind of being at this still tipping point to settling point. The mass amount of sets they print every year, the vomiting, they're not being really anything in the market safe for collecting. And as soon as a new card becomes hype, it either shoots up and stays at a semi-high level, or it drops immediately because it becomes irrelevant, not as good as people hyped it up to be. So there's multiple different reasons, but I'm gonna still be collecting and playing casually. I'm just not buying a lot of more high-end cards. I sold off a lot of my QCRs recently because I feel a lot of QCR stuff is gonna start tanking now that Starlights are back in the format. I'm also not a big fan of chibis. Not a big fan of the chibi art. I think it's a waste of space in a box for them to have a different way to reprint a card that was already mass reprinted a bunch of times. I don't like the way they look. I think, again, it's just a waste of space to appeal to the pop collector and the anime people. But they're not that cool. I like the overframes, but I don't at the same time. I just feel it's like another way to do a rarity overframe. We have Starlight, we have QCR, we have Platinum, now we have Prismatic, now we have Collector, now we have Ultra, Super, Secret, and now we're getting Grandmaster rares. I'm excited for the Grandmaster rares, and I'm excited for the serialized. That might push Yu-Gi-Oh back to where it used to be. But right now the game has just gotten too expensive, too much things getting printed, and just too much. I don't have the money to stretch to multiple card games. So I'm buying stuff. My limit for when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, especially when it comes to singles, packs, or products, is $30 or less for the month. I'm gonna start venturing back into playing Magic. I've been collecting Pokemon slowly over the last couple of years, but not buying crazy amount of products or being like these people on online. I think that's nuts and bizarre. And I won't get too much into that, but I'm grabbing things when it comes to singles. I like buying packs open. I'm going after maybe some ETBs to eventually store and collect for value, but for me, I think two is enough for somebody to collect and sit on. Two ETBs. If I buy three, I'll open up one on the channel, but I really, when it comes to the singles, I'm going after the stuff I like. I like all the different EXs. I like all the different Pokeball arts. I like the different hollows. I like the different Mega Evolutions they're doing. But I'm not a fan of every card that gets printed. The one card I'm looking for to personally pick up as a single is the red and black. I think it's the different version of Moltres where he's more like this forward. It's a really cool card. They made different versions and different angles of him, but I forget what they call it, like Arctic Moltres. I forget. It's one of the alternate variants, or I think that art looks cool. But I'm mostly picking up old stuff, like stuff I grew up with, stuff I collected. And if they have new arts from Mega Evolutions or new GX arts that look like, if they look cool to me and they stick out and I like them, they're going in my personal collection. So I'm going to show you some singles I picked up. I'm going to open some packs. I'm going to show you my new binders. So these are my two new binders that are going to be personally towards for my Pokemon collection. I have my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I have my Yu-Gi-Oh deck I'm still rebuilding right now. And then after I fill up a couple binders, I'm going to start buying more. Before I fill up these two binders of Pokemon stuff, I'm going to start doing that with Magic. because I'm also trying to up my collection, but up my bulk as well, because I'm getting into vending. So right now I'm buying a bulk for all the different card games. And at the end of the year, I'm going to say I want to get mine on a pre-order before it drops. I don't think I want to do it by August because it drops in September. I'm getting my hands on one of the TCG shifters to help with card sorting. I think it's going to really change the game. So I've been keeping a lot of my bulk and just selling off some of my high-end stuff to get into like a lower-end investments. I'm going to open up 2 packs of Blazing Dominion. Out of this set, I've already pulled the 2 high cards. I pulled Harmonious at the Catskill tournament. I made a video about it. It was good. I liked the tournament. It was nice. Ran into some people. I didn't do too good when it come to playing, but I did great when it came to my pulls. I pulled Harmonious, and I pulled 1 copy of the new Solemn Accusation. I just sold it because yesterday it was at 56 on the market, and when I went to go sell it today, it dropped down to 47. I feel Solemn Accusation is a good side deck card for a 1 of, even a 2 of at max, and I don't think it's good for every deck. It's great against Sky Strikers. Branded or Draco Tail branded or Draco Tail variants, don't care about it. What are you really hitting in cool tunes? I think if right now that what I do like about the meta when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, more rogue and diverse decks are sneaking into the meta and catching people off guard. It is definitely a good pickup to have when more decks are popping off in the meta. I think Konami's going to start making more, not just Genesis decks, but TCG exclusive decks, and we're going to get a lot of stuff. I think Chaos Origins and the Battles of Legend sets will open up new floodgates for that card to be useful. Solemn Accusation. But right now, if you have it, hold on to it, keep it. If you need the money, sell it. It is pretty pricey still, but I think that card is going to drop. And because it's useful, but it's not as useful as it is right now because you can't really hit Brandon Fusion. Brandon don't really care about Brandon Fusion. They mostly care about Fallen of Albaz, really. They only have the 1. They've been relying mostly on the main monster that's like a walk-in Super Poly. You can't hit Super Poly of the card itself because it can't be responded to, and the new Solemn Accusation only hits Spell and Trap. So what deck do you really have left to hit? And that's mostly Sky Strikers. So definitely hold on to it if you have it. If you pulled it, keep it. If you don't need the money, if you need the money, sell it while it's hot before it drops, because I think it's going to hover and stay steady at the $25 to $30 price tag. And that's definitely going to be along with Homunculus, or Harmonious, my bad. Harmonious, the new card in Blazing Dominion that will either get reprinted in a side set at the end of this year or at the beginning of next year. Konami is running out of cards to reprint, so don't hold on to investments unless you really need them for your deck and you keep them in your collection. Sell the high-end stuff while it is before it gets reprinted and dropped. So I got 2 packs of Blazing Dominion, 2 packs of Burst Protocol. I pulled the highest card in this set as well, and I sold that too. It was the Forbidden Crown. I wouldn't mind pulling another one. It's actually higher now than when I sold mine. So I'm going to show off some of my singles, some of my own Pokemon singles that I have in my personal collection, some stuff I picked up tonight, and some stuff that I have picked up for graded cards for cheap, because I like collecting things, nice things to look at. This is an 8.5 Beckett, that Pikachu from the 2021 Celebration set. Like, it had all the Pikachus on the front. I think I picked that up for like 25, 30. This is a 9.5 SGC Charizard from 2021 Pokemon Voltage. It's probably the Jolteon set. I picked this up for $25. It's still cool. It's not that valuable, but it's still cool. I've had a lot of these older cards I'm about to show you for a while. I grew up with this older stuff. I had all the base set. I stopped collecting. I think the last brought I collected and traded when I was a kid was Jungle. I got out. I was, my parents gave away a lot of my shit. I'm pissed. I would have loved to still have my stuff. That's probably worth a crap ton of money. But this is my favorite Pokemon of all time, Magmar. He's my favorite since the iconic Pikachu and Charizard battle where Ash faces Magmar in the middle of a volcano. I've always thought Magmar was my favorite. I always thought they should do more element ducks like they did with the element dogs like Eevee. I thought they should do more stuff with Magmar or the duck element duck. So we got Magmar, we got Golduck, and we got Psyduck. We got Psychic, Water, and Fire. We need more. This cool, even though it's not that much. The Secret Mr. Mime. The Turtle. Noctowl. He's cool. I like the way he shines. Charmander. Magneton. Charmeleon. Radiant Jirachi. I pulled him. I don't know a lot of the new ones. They look weird to me. This looks like a fire version of Blastoids. Is this a Mirrored Scratch? Miro Scratch? Nidoking. See, I don't know how a lot of these names because a lot of the new ones are still weird to me. Regular Jirachi. Slowpoke. Look at him swim. Look at him swim. Look at him so shiny. Oh, Machamp. No, Hitmonchamp. My bad. Hitmonchamp. I was reading ahead and then Machamp. Nidorino. Onish. And Meryl. These are a lot of the old school cards I've had personally that I've picked up over the years. That I like, that I just keep from, but they're all about to start going into a binder. I'm going to make element theme binders. I'm going to get like one for every element in Pokemon. I picked this up eventually, I don't know when, a long while ago. One of my favorite arts of Jolteon. I think that looks really cool. And I picked these two up tonight. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. Sorry. I don't have my studio stuff up right now. This EX card looks crazy. I like the art. I've always liked him. He's one of my semi-high strong Pokemons in Pokemon Go. My highest is my Dragonite. I should have picked up a pack of Pokemon Chaos Rising, but I didn't. So we're going to start with the 2 packs of Blazing Dominion. I did have another pack earlier, but I opened it on the ride. The only big pull I got was the Red Hypernova Dragon. So, yeah, I think when it comes to like Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm just going to keep my staples, just try to collect staples so I have enough to not like have to keep switching them in and out of decks. Keep my couple decks built that I have, but slowly when it comes to investing in Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm stepping away. I think I'm going to invest more in Pokemon and Magic. So these are the commons. Oh, a new Predaplant Synchro Tuner Monster. That's pretty cool. Fairy Tale stuff is hot right now. Ooh. Dooms. Gambling card. Predaplant stuff. Predaplant stuff looks decent. I can't believe that one plant tuner that I was trying to grab when it was 5 shot up to like almost 20 bucks. It's a cool looking secret rare. It just looks cool. I don't know the versatile for it yet. New Dino Tuner monster. Zombie support. Looks like shamans. Archfiends. Junk Synchrons. Ooh, super duper polymerization. Everybody's making fun of this name. I heard it's pretty decent though when it comes to a card use and versatility. Once Upon a Fairy Tale. That's crazy. Wait, they got their own. Why does it look like they took a Fairy Tale monster in Tomb World and put it into one card? But it looks like Fairy Tale's also got their own link. And then Power of Patreon and clown stuff. I actually want to build clowns. So my 3 biggest hits out of Blazing Dominion tonight is Red Hypernova, Super Duper Polymerization, and the Doom XYZ. Now we're about to open up Burst Protocol. Yeah, I pulled Crown out of here, I think was the big card. I am looking for Fairy Tale or the Fallen in White. Yummy suck right now. Hi, Nisa Archfiend. I heard they got decent support. Super. DDDs. For hires. Hires got crazy low-key support in the last couple of sets. Duke Archfiend. And the Common Illusion. Yeah, they're really trying to have you use that Duke of Demise fusion. They're really trying to give Archfiends a push. Last pack of Burst Protocol. Ooh. Ooh, I got the Invoke. I actually needed him for some stuff. Elf Note. Archfiends, Doom stuff. So that's what I pulled. 4 supers and an ultra. I'm pretty much going to keep all this added to my collection. And then just add this stuff to my bulk. I'm going to put together my Pokemon binder. But I just wanted to open up some packs with you guys. I might do another short video or something this week. Maybe this weekend do some update life and talks. But if you like the video, you like the opening, you like the pull, I'm going to try to get more products to pull on camera for you guys. Please like and subscribe. It's your boy Obliteration Station. Leave a comment down below. Also go check out my TikTok. Like my videos and let me know what you like. Let me know what you want to see differently. Let me know the different type of content you maybe want me to do. But also go check me out on TikTok at Big Homie G on TikTok. And again, Obliteration Station here on YouTube. Is your boy signing out. Peace.